And welcome back to the live coverage of the Predator World Women's 10-Ball Championship here in the Sport Park Klagenfurt in Austria. Our next match here is a quarter-final match, and it is between two Chinese Taipei players. It's Chen versus Chia Chen, also known as Amber Chen, who has recently won the Canada Open. I am Tim de Ruiter, and with me in the commentary booth for this match will be the German legend Ralph Eckert.
Hello, Tim.
So, very interesting match here.
Well, Chia Chen or Chen, right? What's your favorite here? Okay, we're gonna go with the nickname from Chia Chen, which is Amber. So we call her just Amber Chen. That's most of the players are doing that. And on the other side, Chen, she was already breaking here, is pretty familiar to be called just Wei.
Yeah, just to make it easy. I'm glad she told us that. And the first break came up dry. I'm pretty sure both ladies have played each other a couple times, just they have been, both active
in their local house tournament, probably. Right?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, yeah. So, which could also bring a little interesting factor to the match, because it's not just two great players, it's two great players that know each other's game, probably.
Yeah, very well. And this time they're on a different stage. It's not a national stage, it's now about a world championship. And everyone who is left in that field has a chance, has a shot on to become the next world champion. I mean, that's pressure, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it?
For sure. And we've seen Wei break, have no ball on it. Had a pretty good break, actually. She hit it straight in the face. And Amber at the table to take the first game.
Well, Amber is, for some of our viewers, maybe already pretty well-known face, because she recently won the, as you already mentioned, recently won the Canadian Open. And she was in a fabulous final against Alison Fisher, right? So her name is now on the map, is now in the books for in the world stage of pool. But she can make it even bigger with the world title rather than a Canadian Open title, which was already a big achievement.
And also, what I think is also interesting to see is she's probably one of the hottest female player around, like Kelly was for a big run. And yeah, well, she just won a big tournament, beat Alison Fisher 3 times in the last 3 weeks. So it means that she's in form, and she could pull this through all the way and just win 2 big tournaments in a row.
Yes, she got the momentum on her side. But let's have a look, and I'm curious about more details also about Chen. Oh, we agreed to call her just Wei. So here it's 6-7, a little bit too much angle on the 7, right? For the 8, I wonder if she's going to hold the cue ball or going back and forth. But anyhow, let's check where they came from actually to be in this position. And Chen, for example, just beat Pia Filler 9-2 in a previous match just a couple minutes ago. And where did she came from? Huh? Okay, I have to figure that out. Here, no. Okay, anyhow, let's go back to the table.
And Chen, she beat Kristina Zlateva from Bulgaria 9-1. So both players won their last 16 match quite convincing, and are now ready to take on each other. And
well, she tried to hold the cue ball here for this 8,
which I think was not necessarily needed. She could have crossed over to the other side for the 9 in the same pocket.
Yeah.
and just having to play pocket speed. Just top spin needed on that. So, little gift.
And now it's way.
Never seen this young lady play.
She didn't pull out much of a draw shot here, but she's still comfortable with this almost straight in shot into the side pocket. And the stop shot is quite enough to take care of the 10 ball right after.
Nice shot and almost straight on this 10 ball. I don't really see her do something crazy on this. So this is to take the early lead in this match.
Right, there's the 1-0 lead for Wei over Amber Chen in our match Race to 9 with John Lehman from New York as our referee in this quarterfinal match. So the winner of this match will proceed to the last 4 in this tournament.
Yeah, and also important to mention, they are not playing the Pro Billiard Series rules, they're playing the WPA rules. That means that they are playing alternate break, like you said, race to 9, and there's no early 10 ball. So that means the 10 ball has to be the last ball made on the table, and compared to the Pro Billiard Series is a big difference, as they play races to 4, best of 3 sets, shootout, winner break, so a lot of differences in that format. But
Yeah,
it's good for you to know that they're playing the world rules here.
Here's the break from Amber Chen. And she got the ball here in the side pocket, got a shot on the 1 ball. The 2 ball is pretty interesting here. I guess she got the opportunity or the possibility to play it into the left as well as in the right corner down there. But anyhow, the winner of our match is going to face the winner of the match between Ho Chun Chen against Jasmine Ushan, the local favorite.
Yeah, only great matches from here, from this stage, and I cannot believe she played this short side of the 2, but she got perfect, and she's pretty close on this too. Can she play that little forward to go to the other side of the 3? That would be nice.
Amber Chan, you see it also, her nickname on the back of her shirt. Oh, she missed that one. That's not a good start from Amber. Not a good start at all. I mean, we saw her different. So, let's see then. Wei Chu Chen.
Play this with inside spin. Going to the left side of the 10-3. Right spin here. Good speed. Had to be on the low side of the 3, not too high.
Yeah.
Now she has the perfect angle to go up table instead of going into the 10 ball.
Absolutely. And I wonder if she's trying to get a straight shot into the corner for the 4, or preferably more into the side pocket. Gives her more tolerance to go to the 5, but I'm sure she can take care either way. But she's going for the side pocket if the cue ball is not going too far behind the 6.
And yeah, I do like the jump cue on this.
Well,
If she jumps this and makes this, she can cut the 5 ball in. But still, overall the balls are spread pretty tough. The 5 doesn't pass the 8 and the 6 doesn't pass the 9. But first this.
here comes the jump shot action here from Wei.
Oh, good try, and the Chen back to the table.
Well, you see the side view. pretty long angle shot here on the 4. This time she's taking care of it pretty good, with nice position on the 5 ball. And in order to play the 6 most likely has to be the combination for 9, isn't it?
Yeah, she had to play the combination. This was doable. Just the 5 ball was a little strange. And remember, everybody can watch all the matches live here from the Predator World Women's 10 Ball Championship. We have full live coverage of 2 tables. One here on the World Billiard TV YouTube channel. The other one is on Billiard TV, which you can find at watchbilliard.tv. And oh, she missed that 9 ball. Unexpected to miss a combo that far. And also what is very important is every table is free to watch on www.kazoo.com. Just register. It's free from there, I promise.
Okay, and I finally found Chen, we call her Wei, on the bracket right from the beginning, where she was starting with a 7-4 win over Maria Robero, continuing then with a 7-2 win over Denise Wilkinson from New Zealand, and continued from there. She lost to her fellow country player Ho Yun Chen 7-5, which puts her into the losers bracket. And there I have to find her first.
That's okay, then we can go back to the game. This 10 ball to take a 2-0 lead. Early lead and little back and forth in this game. But she gets it done. Wei from Taipei.
So it's hard for us to predict here favorite, right? I wonder how the score is between them in their national rankings.
Yeah, well that's what I was saying in the beginning, is that of course Amber just won a big tournament, but it doesn't really say, like to us, like it sounds like, oh well, then Amber must be player in form, player that's favorite here, but maybe Wei is just not traveling and is way better.
Yeah, possible. Absolutely.
So when I heard this match was coming up, I was quite interested also in my pronunciation of the names, but especially in their game. I've seen Amber quite a bit, but not Wei. Still breaking from the middle. Did have a good break. Elevated a lot. We'll see the cue ball jump in. Whoa! What a
Powerful
monster break.
And
Look at
three
this, 3
balls.
Wow.
Here again. Bang. The obvious, one of those obvious balls. Then the classic 4-railer and an accident 2-ball. Yeah, Tim still got shut your mouth. He's still sitting there unbelieving.
Yeah, I do not know what just happened. Little unlucky not to have a shot on the 1. And I don't think this is safe. She has left the cut on.
Thin cut, yeah. And she might go for it. What else to do here? I don't see any security available.
So might cut this in and run into the 9. No, she went the real first and just hit it that little bit too thin, allowing Wei to get back to the table, and this is wide open. A lot of room to travel with the cue ball as well. If she can go 2 rails, short rail, long rail, for the 4 ball on the side, that would be nice.
Sometimes it's all about traveling and go to the tournaments and see where you are standing. Maybe Amber Cham was going to Canadian Open, won it, and all her female fellow players at home, oh, we can win, let's go there all together to the World Championship.
Yeah, well, I mean, might have gone like that, but
sometimes you are not even capable of what you can do there on the table.
she played this with stun and left spin. Quite surprised to see her go so low in the cue ball. For just top spin with left would have worked a little nicer, but she caught a nice double kiss on the 7. Quite lucky. And here she can play with top left, moving 2 rails to the 6. Ooh. Hit that a little thinner than she wanted to.
She's still very okay here. She can go, well, not much to do actually, right?
Nope.
Nice cue here. Looks also like a Predator cue.
Yeah, as you can see, she's also sponsored by Predator. So she must be playing with Revo shaft. Good control over the cue ball. Has a really mini angle towards the 10. Maybe she's still able to follow the cue ball.
Pretty sure, yeah. This would be already a 3-0 lead. Oh, still a stun shot here for the other side. Very well executed.
And this 10 ball for a 3-0 lead over Chen, and Chen did not really have to say or to do much in this game. She played a real first on the 1 to make it, hung the 1, and it's over again.
And before in the opening game, she made a little mistake unnecessarily. So 2 mistakes so far. That's what you get, right?
And we'll go for a short break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. And we're back here at the World 10-Ball Women's Championship.
But Amber Chen is still not here, so she's taking her time out, and we can go through the scores of the other tables. Not many games so far played, but Kelly Fisher and Jessica Centeno are on 1-1 at table 7, so on kuzoom.com you can zoom in there at this table and watch it. And we got a lead from Chia Chu 2-0 over Yunmi Lim from South Korea. And then we have our match, which is already on 3-0. And the match between Jasmine Ushan and Oh Yun Chen is still on 0-0. So that's about it. And yeah, here's Amber Chen coming back right on time with her next break, and she knows she has to score now immediately, otherwise her chances are fading away to capture this World Women's Championship title.
Breaking from the middle.
Oh,
The cue ball goes straight in the side, and yeah, still I have not seen so many great results from the middle, just away with a big rush, that's it. So quite surprised to see her break from the side, and the 3 and the 7 are still locked up, so could be worse for Amber Chen.
Look at this, where she plays the cue ball.
Is she looking to play safe here, or maybe draw behind the 5, but that's a really small gap. I would go behind the 4. Yeah, that's what she's played, and she opened up the 3 and the 7, I'm sorry. That's a very clever shot.
Absolutely, yes. You have to keep that in mind when you play, when you got ball in hand and you like to continue the safety play, then because there's a problem on the table, you might use the ball you're shooting at to open up the problem while hiding the cue ball.
Oh, good try and
A good outcome.
yeah, but was a good hit. A little respect there, which you don't really usually see, because yeah, at the end of the day, sometimes the players are little monsters. They don't want to see the opponent see a good shot. They don't give them any respect. Only after the match. But they did. Maybe can kick the 1 ball out in between the 3 and the rail out. No. And still a good hit, of course, but trying to do a little bit more. If she could have cut the 1 ball out of the 3 balls, and would be a tough reply.
Well, also here the save. Oh, it's a foul. She got ball in hand. She got ball in hand.
It was not good.
I guess it was not good because she hit rail first, so no rail contact then.
Okay, and she playing another save here? Yes, she is. And oh, she locked that cue ball up perfectly. Let's have another look at the foul. Did she hit rail first?
No, it looked
I don't think it looked good to me.
looked fine.
Oh, could be a big swing in this match.
But it was a very close call, so you can't blame the referee if he sees it different.
And as long as both players agree,
Yeah.
who are we to say different, right?
Well, I would need also another look, or 2 or 3 times another look to be sure, right?
Yeah. So tough kick shot, really good safety here from Amber, and I don't think she can go around the 10. She's trying to play it. Oh, she was playing with low right to curve the cue ball back, but that was super tough, and I think she was just locked up.
Not much to do there. Okay, ball in hand again. It was her second consecutive foul, therefore, so Amber might be interested to find another safety spot, but not right now. I wonder if she has something in mind, maybe later on, to create another safety for a 3-foul win here. It's temptive, but maybe she's just not thinking about that, but just running out, which is your usual business, isn't it?
That's quite firm.
It's too
That's
far.
no good, but she's still fortunate. I think she can play the carom into the 5 ball.
Carom into the 5, yes.
And then she plays the 4 towards the long rail, so she will also end up for the 4 ball in the bottom right corner. No, she hit it real thin and left it there. Okay. Still on the rail and needs to go to the other side for the 6.
Well, with this kind of angle, it looks not so easy to get a shot on the 6 ball. But she got it. High left. And still accurate enough to make that ball, which is very difficult when the cue ball is near the rail. And she did even a very excellent position here, I guess. So maybe cue ball behind the 7 for the 7 into the long corner. A little bit too far.
I was thinking maybe leaving it for the side pocket. The other side pocket. This one is a little tight.
No,
Just
that would
needs
have
to make
been-
it. But I've seen a couple of those being missed.
Side pocket
Nice shot.
again from that angle. Nice. Amber Chen from Taipei, Taiwan.
Needs to go around the 10 ball. So top spin with some left to go to the center of the table. And this is a big game too. She really needs to spend her time well and get this game on the board, because she doesn't want to find herself 4-0 down. Oh, that's what I meant. She didn't really play top spin. I think she's okay on the 9, but she sure wanted to be closer to that 9 ball.
With this little angle she got, it's hard to get also a first class position on a 10. So right after she might have another long shot like this 9 ball. Unless she puts a lot of draw
on
in
this,
it.
and she did, but
a
is she
high
going?
quality draw.
ooh, she was just playing for the 10 ball on the side, and well,
Too
this
much
is a
quality.
tester.
This is a very important tester. Wow.
Oh, and that cue ball. Oh, oy.
This is a drama here, isn't it? What a
I
drama.
expected her not to shoot it that firm though.
Yeah, just roll it in.
Just roll it
kind
in, yeah. And so we have ball in hand here for Wei to take a 4-0 lead.
Oh, just for the books, just for the rule books, the 10 ball has to be spotted, and Wei still has to shoot it with ball in hand then. So 4-0 lead, race to 9. And she makes a pretty good impression so far in her first appearance here at the center court. Or was she already here? Did I miss that?
Well, I haven't seen her play before, but if I knew that she broke like this, I would have checked it out more often. I mean, what a break that was.
We're gonna see now another one from her.
Yeah. In the first break, she did good, like it was a nice break, but the second one was a big monster break.
She goes like from like 2 ball sizes outside the center.
Has a big elevation. Oh,
Scratch this time.
but look at how the balls react. Makes 2 balls and scratch, and might have been lucky enough to have the 7 ball tied up.
Well, in the previous break she was hitting slightly on the left, but this break it was quite a lot on the left end, which resulted in this
And
scratch. And
I
she
think Amber is not feeling too great because she has had ball in hand twice already in the last 4 games, well 5 games including this one. And she's played safe on both of them, even though she could have went for the run out. So I think that's interesting to see. She might not been feeling too great for now and is waiting for that little feeling to go away.
Well, I think you don't have to.
Oh, good hit, and hasn't left any shot.
A bank shot in the corner, but you don't wanna. It's hard to go for that because if you miss that, chances are pretty limited to get a cover for the cue ball. But so that's why she's already going for safety.
Yeah, and I think it was tough to get behind the 10. She really needed a super thin contact, and she was also not really straight on it, so tough.
How about rail first here into the 1 ball and bring the cue ball, keeping the cue ball down in this area while sending the 1 to the upper field.
She might also be able to just bank the 1 ball down.
She's calling the
Yeah,
corner.
banking the 1 ball and maybe get the cue ball behind the 10 just in case.
Yeah.
Or the 8, depends.
So she's probably banking it here.
Oh, well, she did.
Maybe she
Got it
needed,
thin.
yeah. She needed the speed to get the cue ball over
Yeah, and that's
to the
why
other side.
Why she hit it a little thinner. And I'm not sure if this ball goes.
It
And
goes.
it goes, and she bumped open the 7, but
And look at this.
she hooked herself again.
Very unfortunate.
Yeah, I watched her match playing Alison Fisher, and she looked a lot different there than she does here. Oh, and oh, the cue ball went straight in the corner pocket.
That's unfortunate. Yeah.
Not something you would expect going 1 rail, then you hit it from the back. You're like, oh nice, I still hit it, and then boom, straight in the corner.
So it's a nightmare so far for Amber Chen. While on the other side, Wei Chu Chien is doing a pretty good job so far. Except a break, scratch. But let's see how.
Well, she might run in to the 7
Yeah,
or go in between the 6 and the 9 and
She can run into the 6 or into the 7, yeah, or just avoid it.
Yeah, I
Let's
think
see.
she'll leave the 6 ball for the bottom right corner, just soft. Maybe bump the 9. Oh, she overdone that a little bit.
Difficult. Maybe she like to bump the 9 a little, but
I think if she makes this in the side pocket, just soft, that she will bump the 7 ball in a good position. But like I said earlier, I have seen a lot of people miss these kind of shots to the side pocket. They don't play that easy on these Predator Apex tables.
no,
Oh,
it's a miss. Yeah. All right. Amber Chen. Still on a mission to bring her first game on the board here. Good shot. Wonder the 8 ball, if the 8 ball has enough room to go into the corner where the 10 ball is. If not, she has to come up with a little bit more speed to get on the short side of the 8. But it seemed to pass.
yes, and would be a delight for Chen to get that first game on the board, just because I feel that's the biggest struggle at this moment. Just gain some confidence, winning first game and then continue. And there was a nice confidence stroke there on the 8. Oh boy.
Oh.
And she put some inside spin on that, like she wasn't trying to hit it that way. It's just how she struck the ball. And
Here we see her boyfriend, Capito is his name, right?
yep, and he didn't look too happy, and I do understand, of course. And this 10 ball for a 5-0 lead, and
Nicely done. I mean,
Wei is just picking up the pieces, right?
picking up the pieces. Nicely done picking up pieces here.
Yeah, I mean, besides that, Wei is
5-0,
playing
yeah.
great. That's not the thing, but Chen is also allowing Wei to just finish a couple balls every time. And here
Here
we
we
see,
see Karim Belhai, the CEO of the Predator company, the man who makes everything here so possible. And on the right side, you see Huchi C, a former world champion in 10 ball from the Netherlands. Is it your neighbor, maybe?
yeah, well, I think I can call him my neighbor, yeah. No, great guy, great player. Unfortunately, he changed the game to 3 cushion a couple years back and is now working also for the Predator group.
Mm-hmm.
Good break, nice solid hit. 4 on the side. A nice spread shape on the 1, 2 in the 3 close.
That looks good this time. She need to get that one game on her board at least. And well, what I like on the Predator group is when they extend all their activities, like they do with the new tables, lights, cloths, balls and everything, that the money they make out of this extra equipment here will come back into the prize funds from their tournaments. So this is a players company, isn't it?
Well, it does not only increase the money on the tour, does also increase the money for sponsored players. You know, the professionals that really have to live from playing pool.
Yeah.
Which there's a bunch of them that, yeah, barely make a living. She's playing a little faster here. I have a feeling she just told herself, hey, just go. Just try to feel some rhythm. And she has overrun a little bit on this 6-ball. She was quite low in the cue ball, that's why it's traveling towards the 8. And she almost hung it as well.
Cheater pocket on the thin side, which made the cue ball traveled a little further than she liked to have, but still okay. Natural outcome for the 8. And this will be a very low, a lot of right to pass the side pocket here.
Oh, and does not want to end up straight. Does not want to end up straight.
I tell you what, she ended up straight.
I think so too. Oh boy. And I think she's just going to roll this in and take a long tumble, but what? Oh boy.
What can go wrong goes wrong for her so far.
This shot to take her first game, and it's long.
Missed it.
And leaves
What's the leave? What's the leave here?
And
front of the pocket.
She keeps on doing this.
She's shocked, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what else can we say? It's quite surprising. And she's leaving the table like, well, you know, if I just have to make only maximum 3 balls, then that's okay. I mean, quite surprising. Not playing up to how she can play. And it does happen. I mean, we all have felt like this in the arena, where you're just not performing at how well you can play. We have all had it.
Especially when you are looking forward to it and you really have the opportunity, okay, let's show everybody how good I can play.
Yeah.
And then you put yourself on extra pressure position, right? And as soon as the first thing goes wrong, then you start thinking, getting your doubts, the doubts coming in. And
Yeah, and it's
look at her. Look at
okay, here we have
her
the break
side
again.
here, her focus.
I want to see a big break again.
Will it be the right side again or a square this time?
Ooh,
Square.
Big square hit. There was quite some topspin on that too, so that's why the balls are not moving that well. There was quite some spin. Here we see it again. The cue ball hops off, but it had a lot of topspin. So, of course, it was a good break, but the spin kind of ruined a lot of object ball action.
You think so? The spin? I mean, if the speed is there, do they really care if it's low or high?
Oh boy, this is...
Wow.
Now I understand that she missed the shot, but this is just very unlucky as well. And I do see a little give up in her. She looks like she wants to just play fast. She wants it to be over. That's how she looks like at the moment. It's quite painful to watch.
Okay, let's see. She got the angle on the 2. I guess she likes to maybe try run into the 7 and the 9 ball. She can still keep the position for the 3 ball and open this cluster.
Yeah, I like that. Looks like she's playing that too. Like this.
Here it is.
Beautiful shot.
And with this angle she can naturally play the 3 ball in, get a position near the center of the table, and from there she can operate easily with a 4, 5, 6 before going down again for 8, 9, and the rest of it could be a little bit closer to the center pocket, to the center field. But it's okay, especially from this point of view.
And Wei is just comfortably walking around the table. Doesn't look to be under any pressure.
We can get through our other tables here. On table 7, Kelly Fisher is leading 4-3 over Cheska Centeno. And Yu Shu, also from Taiwan, leads 3-2 over Yun Mi Lim from South Korea. And on table 8, it's Ho Yun Chen, also from Taiwan, is down 1-3 against Jasmine Ushan.
Very interesting. And this is looking good for Wei. Just this 8 ball, little more cut on the 8 than I expected her to get, but should be okay if she just plays with inside. Travel 2 rails to the center of the table. Take on the long, well, not the long, the straight 9. Get the extension out. Of course, she can also play with outside. I like to use a little inside when they're so close to the rail. Yeah, she played a low outside.
Very controlled.
And I don't see anything going wrong here. 2 stop shots for Wei to go 7-0 up.
And here the ball for the 7-0 lead in the race to 9. Which is, I mean, with alternate break, this is almost impossible to turn around this match. What do you think? How are the chances to turn this one around?
They're so low, and that's also why I do like the winner break format, just because you just always have a chance if you can get it going at least. Of course, that's easy to say, like to get it going. But you know, if you just can get that first game on the board and you keep fighting, you keep digging, keep making the right choices, you can really get that couple games on the board. Now your opponent feels that you're coming for them, and then they start struggling as well. But yeah, in alternate break, I can tell myself, well, I'm 7-0 up, and whatever she does, if my opponent keeps breaking running, well, I'm always gonna have
My
chances because I can break as well.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that just, well, I'm not saying it kills the game, but it makes it just so incredibly tough to come back.
On the other side, it creates a lot of tight scores, right? Except this one here so far.
Nice square hit from Chen. Makes the 3-ball in the corner, got a nice kiss there and has a look on the 1. But I expect the cue ball to be behind the 5 for Wei. Or the 7.
Behind
Needs
the
to get
7.
there, and I think she got there.
So let's see if she has to kick at it. She's calling the right corner pocket here, so she has a shot on the edge of it. She elevated a little bit, maybe needs a little curve to get there.
Maybe can make the 1 of the 6.
Yes, she's
And
looking for that. Look at it, look at it. Oh,
Oh, did she call the 6?
she should have called the 6.
Oh, she called the 6.
She called the 6?
Wow.
I thought she called the 1.
The Messe 1-6 combination. What a shot. You see, nice replay. It wasn't there. She really made it going, and that's a beautiful shot. With position on the 1 and
Continue with the 2, with the 4 in front of the side pocket, 5 in front of the corner pocket, 6 is gone, 7, 8 nearby. Wow. But then this unexpected, and why so hard?
yeah, if she played at pocket speed, the pocket just grabs.
That was
So
not a
much
clean
easier.
shot. This was not a clean shot, and she that's unbelievable because she played so good before. But maybe it's just a ball after a great shot. So now it's for Amber Chen, the same situation.
But I really feel like she's speeding up all the time, so it's not a bad thing. Like she'll make a couple balls and get going, but at one point she will rush it a little bit too much, and I'm not sure if it's because of the shot clock or she's not feeling well, and then in combination with the shot clock, I'm not sure why she's doing it exactly, because she has a pretty calm pace and she usually does check little angles here and there, and now like this, I'm pretty sure she did not want to leave herself so much angle.
Yes.
And just because she's that little quick, of course she can go, and now she's playing her opposite hand. And is she getting on the 9? I'm not sure if she got on the 9.
This looks doubtful.
I don't think she got there, and this is what I mean. Just she starts playing so fast that there is no control, and this is very painful. Maybe she can kick and get the cue ball behind the 10.
She played it
She
again
tried
with her
to
left
do
hand.
it, and I also don't understand why she just doesn't grab the bridge. She has done this a couple times. She played the 8 earlier where she bumped the 10. She played it with her left hand, and just these 2 balls for Wei to go on the hill. Nice execution there. Looks perfect. Just wants to be off the rail a little bit. But Chen doesn't look like what we have seen before from her.
Alright, she got an 8-0 lead over the Canadian champion, Amber Chen. This is unbelievable. But, well, the way this match goes, it's interesting, right?
Yeah, and I mean, if you are being honest here, I only seen Wei miss 1 shot, maybe 2.
Yeah, that's about
Besides
it.
that, that's it. So
a good part of this big lead is well earned by Wei, and the other part of the big lead comes from very unfortunate rolls from on Amber.
And this match is a pretty important one to get into the semifinals of this World 10-ball Women Championships. But it also guarantees a 12,000 euros prize money.
That's a lot.
And the loser goes home with 6,500. So it's almost 6,000 euros difference. So I'm pretty sure that...
Oh, cue ball went off the table. That's rare to see. It's the second time I see that in the whole tournament.
Yeah, I haven't seen that happen a lot of times this week. I did it once, and then she did it once. No.
In the local pool hall, you see that every day, right?
Yeah. Well, I was there and did it.
Oh, you were the one.
Yeah, I was one of the two, yeah.
Right, let's see. That's the last call for Amber to get at least one game on the board, right?
So
You don't want to be bageled.
2 ball on the side here. Follow up for the 3 in the corner.
Can be the corner, yeah.
Just play. Oh, I expected her to play just stop spin and run into the 7. Not sure if she can go back to the top side of the table for the 5 in the side, or can she cheat the pocket just enough? Well, she was stunning
Look
over
at
for the
this.
5 in the
Look
corner.
at this. Behind the 9s.
Just
Look at
has been
herself
like this
again.
all the time.
What a pain. I mean, what a pain this must be for her. She can play so much better. And she can get a little bit more of a fortunate roll also here and there. But this looks really...
Okay, good hit. What is she giving?
And the corner to keep it in front of the pocket. I don't see very often rolls like that against some player.
Yeah, it just keeps on coming. Like all the time. Every time she does miss a ball, she leaves it in front of the pocket. And of course, she hooked herself, so it's her own fault. But and she'll play this with top and a little inside. Oh, she hit that in.
Almost. She
Good
hit that 9
line,
ball.
but a little firm.
Look at this. She hooked.
And now, don't get nervous, Wei. Just do what you were doing and finish the match.
Yeah, stay on business. She's calling the lower corner, so she's kicking at it. Not much to hide, no place to hide for the cue ball. So let's see. Oh, cue ball hide in the side pocket.
Well,
Shoot it a little bit too hard, I guess. So Amber Chen, now or never.
yeah, this is the last chance for her to get on the board.
We're not talking about winning here. It's about just.
It's
to
about
get
getting
on
at
the board.
least that 1 on the board, yeah. Well, it's the thing I've been saying in the beginning. She has had the couple opportunities. Just get that first game on the board. You know, you just feel so much more comfortable. You can get going a little bit, and it just has not happened. And I think it's just due that she is playing so super fast right now. Maybe the nerves, you know, she is in the quarterfinal of the World Championship. I do understand.
It's again not a premium position here. Under normal circumstances, it's easy task for her. Amber Chen, the Canadian champion, missing this 9 ball.
And
Not feeling well at all. So this will become a whitewash here.
Yeah, I don't see her coming back to the table here. Wei, just 2 balls, needs a little draw on this for the 10 in the side, and then this 10 ball in the side pocket for a very fast win. 9-0 in the quarterfinals of the World 10 Ball Women's Championship.
Wow. Impressive. Somehow, on the other side, I feel pretty sad for Amber Chen.
Yeah, so Wei takes the win, and at least one Taipei player in the semifinals of this World 10 Ball Championship. I'd like to thank Ralph Eckert for being here with me in the commentary booth.
Thank you, Tim.
Yeah, my name is Tim de Ruiter, and we will continue at 4 with the World Team Championship. So we hope to see you there. Thank you.
Stay with us.